And we are good to go.
Welcome back to another episode of Lord of the Rings D&D. I'm your DM. Catching up from last week's events, we had a siege in Rivendell. We were given the jobs of taking down the caves that had formed on the outside of the forest of Rivendell. Going off with our compatriot Gloin, we sought out to destroy the caves. Heading in there, we were ambushed by multiple goblins and very strange spiders that seem to glint in and glint out of existence. After various fighting, Gloin went to destroy one of the main pillars, which was to bring down the cave. However, he was ambushed, and his Everflash was stolen from him. Sprung onto a spider, he was then tricked, and you guys were convinced that you were getting out scot-free, no problems at all. This was not the case. Trap had been laid, the entrance had been blown, and you guys were trapped. Now fighting your way to get out of the cave, you have been stuck in a flaming, dark abyss. So where we were before, if everyone wants to jump into Roll20 for me, we will take off. Unfortunately, in his battle rage, Grimmond has run off into the darkness, seeking out the death of any goblins that he sees in his path. However, this leaves you guys with Gloin, so for the time being, I will use Grimmond's token as Gloin. You came across a massive stash of treasure, whole bunch of gold, of which I don't believe anybody witnessed Bucky's little special ability with the gold, and you've been told that there is a path to the north, which is up here. Up here. So my question is, good party, what do we want to do?
While we have been sitting in this little treasure room, have we gained a short or a long rest? Was it?
This was a suitable location for a short rest.
Did we need to take one? Does people need one?
I'm good, man.
I think
Time for Dex and
Task-
healing.
Probably not gonna hurt.
You see Gloin sitting against one of the walls over here, just snoring away as he takes his quick moment of respite.
I guess
His
Gloin needs one.
snores echoing through the caves.
I suppose if the explosions didn't wake any more goblins up, Gloin will.
He is.
If we get a chance to have a bit more of a rest, I'll make everybody a meal.
Suddenly, did someone say meal? Starving, I might add. If you could make one wee thing, I'd be most appreciative.
I need a little bit longer than what we have time for at the moment.
I will get to it then. We haven't got all day or night. I don't even know what time it is.
It's night time.
Tavia's gonna look at him and take out a piece of lemon bread and hand it to him. There's your meal.
Hey, cram. This is not a feat meal. Where's the meat?
You're
You're
wearing
sending me food.
Well, When you're a little nicer to me, then maybe you'll get a meal.
Did you not pack any food?
I did. But as I just said, when you're a little nicer to me, then I'll make you a meal.
Takes a bite out of his lumber sprays.
The time frame that it takes to make a good meal.
Very good.
I'm glad you enjoy it. There's plenty more where that came from. That's the kind of time frame that you're asking for a meal. That's what you'll get.
It's a wee bit tough. What's this lumber spread you speak of?
Sorry, I didn't hear that past the mouthful.
What is this lumber spread you speak of?
Elvish bread that keeps you going. It's good.
Is it as he's chewing his that? Elvish? This is poison to me, lass. It might do something to me.
Might keep
Starving.
you full. Give you strength. Funny that.
Aye, Elrond didn't offer me anything like this. All he gave me was green leaves and tomatoes. No butter, no bacon, no nothing. Is there any more?
Well, there is, yes, but I'm afraid you'll throw it on the ground again.
I know, I'm not going to throw it on the ground. I'm going to eat it. You changed my mind, little one, on this lamba spread that you speak of. Just give me the rest, and I'll be right as rain.
She gives him another piece.
You see him chomping away. Seems pretty content with what he's been given, considering the odds that he thought he was being poisoned by elvish bread.
As Nithlopo walks past, she's just going to whisper, just watch out for the tingling sensation around your ears. It does weird things to you.
What do you mean
That's
tingling
all she's
sensation
going
around
to
the
say.
ears?
That's all she's going to say as she walks away.
He's just checking. He's like, what? Are they still on?
She walked away. She's gone.
So he's now stopped eating. He's now frantically checking to make sure his ears are still on his head. As he's eating his bread, he points to either asphalt or rock. Both of you, actually. He's like, I want you to maybe, this one's cooking. Maybe check the surroundings. Make sure that we're not going to get ambushed or nothing.
Probably a good idea.
Hey, it is my idea, so it's going to be a good idea.
No, I'm actually surprised it's a good idea.
He just points his hammer towards you. Watch it.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
watching
sir.
for goblins. You just told me to.
That's what I thought.
I'm
go do
sorry,
your job.
sir, but I just told you that I'm not cooking. We don't have time for it at the moment.
What do you mean we're not cooking?
We're not cooking right now, sir.
Well, then I'm not leaving this here place, ma'am.
Then if you don't follow, you won't get fed. Will ya?
I'm pretty sure there's going to be something in this goblin horde here. Points to all the ragged clothes and stuff. I'm sure people put things in their pockets.
Aye. It'd be rotten by now, but by all means, get sick. We won't be here to help you.
I'll do what I can on my own.
When we get to
Hell
another
with you.
point where I can safely make a place to put up a fire and it's not going to attract anything, then I'll cook.
You got a mouth on you, lass. I won't lie. You're beginning to infuriate me.
Aye, it must be the company I'm keeping at the moment. Looks pointedly at him.
Perhaps,
Whatever.
Brock, you and I should actually check things out. Make sure it's not going haywire.
Fine. I'll get up and go for a wander. Just sort of
I'll join in.
have a look around.
Whereabouts are you going?
I'm gonna go closer personally. Up towards like number 3, just to see if I can see up in kind of this general direction.
Sure. Sure. Through this, you can see it. Obviously, you can't see it on the map, but there's almost like an entranceway, very dark, but it seems to go. It's like the crest of a hill. You're going up to the top. There's a bit of a flat, and it looks like there are some stairs going down the bottom.
Hmm.
You can also feel a cooler breeze coming from that area. I want you to roll me a perception.
Good. 16.
16. So, for a quick moment, you swear you can see a glimmer kind of skitter up here. Then, as it does, it disappears.
I'll make my way back towards everyone and just call out. We've got those weird, shiny, eight-legged spiders again. They're watching us.
Opposed to the four-legged spiders.
Hey, to be fair, they're normally got 4 legs when we're done with them, but I don't know. They're just weird. Spiders shouldn't be able to disappear like that.
Spiders shouldn't be able to do a lot of things.
That is true.
You sound like you speak from experience, little one. Have you had any experience with spiders before?
Well, let's just say I've seen some strange things in the Mirkwood.
Hey? Like what?
Like random darkness that appears from nowhere and you can't see through it, except for giant spiders that are bigger than houses.
Well, the darkness part I get. We have that darkness that blocked off our vision in here. Speaking of, does anyone have any explanation as to what the hell that big spider leg's doing sitting outside in the cave?
Well, you got closer to it than any of us.
Actually, no, I didn't. Brock did. Brock, was there
Uh,
anything that was, odd about that spider leg?
Not particularly. There's a spider leg in a column. When I hit it, the darkness disappeared.
Do you think that the spider leg maybe cast the darkness?
I don't know much about magic. Do any of our kind, brother.
Aye, that's true.
If it moved, I hit it.
Tall, pointy bearded. Have you ever encountered any spiders that could cast magic? If you want to roll me a history check.
I think that was at Raxa.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Was that to me?
yeah.
You're the pointy-beard one.
15.
Very nice. With a 15, when you first touched down into Middle Earth,
Mhm.
about
The other day.
4,000 years ago. Yes, to when you remember going through annals in some pretty crazy far off eastern location, to the point where they were in the far west, they were talking about there was one particular sentient spider long ago. It's sided with Melkor, which is a god, that was called the World Consumer. Her name was Ungoliant. She may have been one of the only spiders who could potentially cast magic.
So this female spider, the world consumer Melkor, Was this more of a rumor that this was a creature?
This was history. It was
Oh, so
almost
this was something that
almost
the East knew
mythology.
about.
So yes, this is something that the Easterlings and the Far Harad did know about. It was a rumored legend more than it was kind of like equivalent to mythology, but there was
Yeah.
some truth behind it. Like the speculation of the gods creating Middle Earth is much the same as like God created the heavens and
Yeah.
the earth equivalent.
Sorry, DM. Given my history in the north, would I have any recollection of that creature or of the stories?
Yeah, I mean, if Raxa is willing to talk about it,
I wouldn't know it off the top of my head, would I? Raxor would have
you
to
wouldn't
make
know it off the
something.
top of your head, but you would know about
Gotcha.
Melkor. You have
Right.
heard of Melkor.
Alright, I didn't
Steering
back
that-
to mention it.
Yeah.
Then
not to
Melkor is
mention
the god.
Melkor is the god, yes.
Easy.
Yeah, I'd probably bring it up, say like more like a story than fact. I'd try and keep it more to the story. Even though I would believe it, I think I would bring it up as in like almost like a nursery rhyme kind of thing. Like
Yeah. Almost like that, yeah.
back in the day, everyone knew this kind of thing. But I'll only say I won't do the world consumer. I'll just say there was a creature. Like there was a god named Melkor that was rumored to be a female spider who could cast magic. But I'll say it was more like a nursery rhyme kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll bring that up to him.
Gloin's just looking at you like Melkor. I mean, if that's like one of the gods, I mean, Aule was the one who created the dwarves from stone. The dwarves are his children. Or is it Manwe? No, I'm pretty sure No, it's Aule. Yeah, it's Aule.
Owl.
Aule. Can't remember how. I think it's like Aule or something. Aule.
Yeah.
So Aule. But again, this is only this. That's hearsay. That gods. No one's ever seen them. No one believes them.
But also, no one in this way, like this far. What are we now? North should know about something from the east, like a nursery rhyme for the east.
Well, no, I mean, considering that's where you were, that's the only source material you could have heard from. It could be spread throughout the lands in other tales.
Okay.
Where that in that your particular location, that's what you heard.
Yep. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so we're dealing with some kind of magical beastie. That's definitely something to report to Lord Elrond once we get out of the cave. So it's only a matter of us getting out of the cave. Now, we only have really one option, which is to go forward, up near 3.
Yes.
I do not know where these caves lead, though. That is the problem.
Saying that, when I went to do like my walk around and search, if I headed down towards 6, 8, like down that sort of path, do I see or hear anything down that way?
No, 6 and 8, like the pathway that goes down below there.
Yeah.
It's just a dead end.
Yeah. That's what I was
Or if
just
it is
checking, making sure
anything,
there's no
it
other
looks
ways.
like it's been caved in.
Yep, that was good. I was just making sure I didn't see anything down there. So
Yeah, easy done.
yeah, I figured if Asvard went up, I would have just sort of went down.
Yeah. You see you see Gloin kind of pop up. Is that right? It looks like I'm gonna have to take the lead on this one. Makes sense. So,
By all means. Just watch for traps.
If you'll follow me, actually, that's a good point.
Damn, I shouldn't have warned you.
He starts rolling for some detection. Ooh. He keeps going.
I'm gonna do a secondary check.
You can do that.
Have we had a rest? Sorry.
Short rest.
A short rest here.
16.
16. All right. So as he starts walking towards this step, you notice that there is a plate that looks like it's a bit loose on the pavement, on the stone.
I'm just gonna grab his shoulders. Go, oh yeah.
Hey, what? What?
Look down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of those ones. You see him, he tosses a rock. And as he throws it, you hear as this big log suspended on ropes just comes swinging down. Gets a bit of momentum as he just kind of steps back a little bit. He's like, hey, shit. All right.
Yeah, that would have hurt.
Case in point, maybe you should be the one detecting the traps instead of me leading. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in front of me.
Now he wants to. Okay, sure. All right. And I'll just overtake.
Scared.
I'll
Before
keep
you
watch.
go, and Tubby's gonna
Okay.
huddle up really quickly and hand him the bag of stones that she brought for this very reason,
Oh,
and look at Gloin while she hands the bag to Asfard, and just smirk and then walk past him so he can be in front of her.
Didn't he make fun of you because you were bringing rocks?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yep.
Appreciate. Thank you.
no one likes a smart ass, but yeah. Whatever. Let's get ahead.
The
So,
urge to just pick up a little rock that was next to us on the ground then and just toss it over the Tyler now then was very hard to resist.
give me a sec.
We're in a cave.
So, would you not? Jesus. Just be careful of what your noises you make around here. Granted, I got a big booming voice, but it's the sudden things that they're always aware of. Just be careful. Yeah, just let me see if I got control of this. No, of course it doesn't. Damn it. Give me a sec. Let me just assign control to people here.
I have control.
I have the power.
He's
I
getting
have
set up on the
control
next
of
screen.
my guy, if that helps.
Oh yeah, no, I know you got control of your guy.
On that
It's,
screen.
on that screen.
The joys of Roll20, it doesn't quite like it.
Oh, it's infuriating.
I feel like
Is
Roll20 is one of those programs like once you know everything, like you're a god, but like until you learn everything, it's just feels like mad complicated.
Yeah, we're just plebs when we don't know anything, apparently.
Yep.
I'm just a pleb anyway, to be honest. So
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
I don't even know what a pleb is.
A teenage dirtbag baby.
It's a time, maybe.
All right. So you go up the stone stairs. You go to the top. And as you come down, it's almost like there's a dim illumination. And you come into this room.
pretty.
The first thing you notice, there are two towers. Yes, I know.
I see what you did there.
I totally didn't mean to do it, but I'm glad I did.
Said it. He said the thing.
Right.
It's- All right.
Roll credits.
We see like a lot of orcs with a white hand.
Same, are they twins?
Has someone
And they look
looked down
identical
the window
there.
yet?
Did they take the hobbits to Isengard? So, you notice the two towers, and in the middle is a bear chained to the rocks, currently in the water, with multiple spears prodding at it. You can't quite see the creatures that are prodding at it. They look like they're undercover somewhere. They could be here or here. or here. But these are stabbing at the creature, and every time that they stab at it, it just seems to go into a bit of a daze. It almost looks like it looks stunned, then wobbles around, then gets mad, and then it kind of slows down again, and they keep on prodding it.
I cast
Nephlopo,
message.
you can hear this bear screaming in agony. But you can also hear him say, like, you can also just hear him start spurting random words. He's like, "Oh, don't stab me! Why does everything seem to be so sparkly today? But oh, for God's sake, that's not why you stab me!" The waterbed, it's so wet. My paws, they're so soggy. Just this random banter's coming from this bear.
I'm gonna cast message to the bear
Sure.
because I can understand the bear, and I don't
Yep.
want to be. We don't want to make ourselves known yet. And ask what's attacking it and where from, and like portray that I'm a friend.
Message is received. However, you just continue hearing it being prodded and spouting out random nonsense.
So it doesn't respond.
It doesn't respond, no. It's too busy being stabbed by spears.
So I'm gonna like tell the rest of the party what I'm hearing.
Are you speaking to a bear?
Who does
One
that?
of the things I do.
What manner of creature are you, honestly?
But
We
we
won't
can't see
ask.
what's attacking
Do,
the bear,
do you
right?
really want to know?
Asphard, roll me a perception with advantage. You can add your... no, sorry, you don't have to add your hunting. Just add perception.
21.
The tips of the spears
Oi.
look like they have blue ichor on them, similar to the ones that came from the spiders.
We want to avoid getting hit by any of those spears. It'll send us loopier than Dwang. Not that I don't know who Dwang is. It'll send us loopier than Glory.
Hey,
What?
that's not 100% true, but I agree. Don't get hit by the spears.
Well, that
It's
would
a scary
explain
enough threat.
the confused level of thought that I'm getting from the bear.
The bear's confused.
It's kind of screaming in pain and then commenting on the fact that its paws are wet and that the ground's soft and it's pretty here and I'm
Okay,
kind
so
of
the
just
bear's high.
yeah, pretty much.
Sounds like this bear needs some cocaine.
That's a say cocaine bear.
Needs less cocaine.
Needs an upper.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself just off the bat.
All right.
Perhaps we should go through this a bit more stealthier. Just be careful of the towers when we do.
Okay, with a nat 1 and a 4, the goblins in the towers have not spotted you. If you're going to go about this stealthily, I'm going to need some stealth checks.
Yeah, I'll start approaching and stuff.
Stealth. Shazam.
21.
Not bad, not bad.
23.
10.
That's okay.
I'm not real stealthy.
They're not very perceptive. So tell me where you'd like to stealthily move to. Well, actually, just why don't you stealthily move your characters in a direction that you want to see fit?
I
Yeah,
got a
pretty-
I got a 6 for stealth. Just FYI.
That's okay. They got a 4, so they didn't see you.
That's what I rolled, a 4.
No, I rolled a 2 and I've got +2 to my stealth. I have 4.
Nice.
So two of us aren't being seen at least. But
Yeah.
I mean, totally unseen, yes.
I'm gonna. Is this here? How high is this little ledge here?
Oh, it's no more than 2 feet. It's just like a small little ledge.
Jump up here then, so I can get a bit of a distance.
Now I get that we're in a cave. Are all the trees and stuff still in here?
Think of them like dark
Can there
root
be just
trees.
pillars?
Yeah, I just wanted to check.
It's like there is some, there are trees and stuff that do grow underground.
It's
There was
basically
a
just stuff we can
breeze.
hide behind you.
Yeah. So this is deep underground. This almost feels like this actually feels a bit similar to old dwarven ruins. Like they used to have farming, irrigation, things like that. This is looking very similar too. The crude bridges, though not dwarven construction, this rubble here in the middle, where the bear is, could very well be from an old dwarven bridge. Holy, what the? Sorry, I just looked at the weather for tomorrow. It's supposed to be 36 degrees tomorrow. What the?
Yeah, it seems to be hot. I'm not working.
Jeez.
I'm working.
You're
Yeah,
inside.
air conditioned.
No,
Alright, so
the
have
residents won't
people
let me turn it on.
have people moved?
Yep.
Everyone's moved.
A little,
Yeah, and I
Right.
moved again. If I could, I just
So,
kept moving
who-
around the path.
I'm gonna ask the group. I don't know if the group can, as stealthily as I can, ask whoever's closest to me. Can anyone see if the bear is getting shot at, or does it look like? Does it sound like the bear is like in close combat, getting attacked?
It was getting poked, I think, wasn't it?
It was getting
Yeah.
prodded with about 4 spears.
Okay,
Yeah.
Close combat by the sounds of it.
not what I thought. It was.
I would like some more stealth checks from everybody. Oh god, these guys are dreadful.
Oh, natural 20, 25.
Oh,
Natural
very
20
nice.
for 22.
Hey, he's won with the stun.
7.
Uh-oh.
Guess what? I match your
What?
7 with a 7.
Oh.
I
It was
met
group
you-
stealth, right?
I see your 7, and Loey was 6.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Alright. So make your movement.
Before I do, can I see the integrity of this little branch here and determine
can.
whether it would hold my weight?
Investigation.
14.
14. One person at a time, sure.
Sweet. That is my movement.
Okay. Excellent. Um,
Can I see anything from like atop this sort of mound I'm on?
yes, you can see the bear, you can see a tower, and you can see 3 goblins in said tower.
Anything below the
Now-
tower?
Nothing below the tower. You can see a couple of dark holes in these caverns, like in these cliffs.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them have 2 spears, kind of the tips are pointing out. That's about it.
Have I
Alright,
seen
who
any
rolled below an
axe?
8 for a
Me.
stealth?
Yep.
That's far.
Are we doing it because why would you roll high? Like, that's just lame.
True.
It was our
that's true.
choice to fail.
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
Actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god.
I'm scared.
You should be. Alright.
Just saying, when the
So-
DM says, oh god, that's scary.
Asfard, 17 and a 15. Does that hit?
Rude. Yes, they both did actually.
Both hit.
Fuck, I need better
Okay.
armor.
Raxa, oh, look at that. 3 and a 3. Nope. And
Right.
was it Tavia that rolled?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. A 12 and 3.
Nope.
Nope. Excellent.
Nope.
Your
Asfard,
protection
please
would
make
be over too.
2 wisdom saving throws.
Okay, so the first one is a 17. The
Excellent.
second one is an 18.
18. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, taking 7 points of piercing damage as
Oof.
arrows come flying from the tower, you feel like a slight daze when you get hit with the arrows, but you're able to shake it off. Now, the goblins have spotted Asphalt, Raxar, and Tavia. So we're going to roll for initiative.
Somewhere specific I do that, isn't it? Oh, there. 9. Even with my +7.
Oh, wow. 17 for
I
Brock.
can't roll double digits today. Anyway.
13 on initiative.
Is this when we tell you, Ed, I rolled like a die with advantage today to see how well our session was going to go and got a 3 and a 4?
Why did you curse us like that again?
Why you gotta be like that?
Hello.
Top,
I got
Tavia,
11
what was
for
your
initiative.
initiative? 11?
Hey, Papa!
Oh, Bells, I wasn't talking to you.
Hey,
Hello,
dog.
yes, you're still my baby.
You see Papa?
Hello.
Is it
Oh, thank
Papa?
you.
Tavia, what was your initiative?
Let me just get that for you because D&D Beyond crashed on me.
Down, Bells.
16.
16. So, no way. No way. Daddy's not going to combat. Shit's just got real. Alrighty. Time for me to roll initiative for these two towers. Oh, look at that. They're going dead last.
That's
Alrighty.
good. That's good.
So, with that, we start. Tavia, 16. You're up first. Sorry, no. Brock, 17. You're up first. They haven't spotted you.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and like jump down and dart across to the tower.
Okay. As
5,
you
10,
do that,
15. Yeah.
these two goblins that were hiding underneath the bridge are going to take an attack of opportunity.
You didn't even let me try and roll to see him when I said, "Do I see anything?"
You didn't see them. They hid very well.
You didn't even let me
You rolled
roll.
a 17. You rolled like a 10.
I didn't even roll.
Oh, didn't you?
No.
No.
Classic.
Well, I rolled an 18 plus whatever.
Oh, you got 18. Okay. In this, you're able to, you can run through them and they miss you, or they just pop up under the bridge after you cross the bridge.
Yeah, we'll just go with that one. I'll just say I popped up and I'm just trying to get up a tower.
Alright,
Yeah.
I should have given you the opportunity.
That's right. I was just like, that's what I was looking for, to make sure I didn't get smacked.
But damn, fuck.
So I'd use, I said, it's about 20 feet. How far is it to just try and get up the stairs and start getting up into a tower to sort of get to the ones up in there?
Let's go 15 feet of movement to get up to the towers. The one thing you do notice, I will give you this because I cheated you out of a roll. These towers are rickety as hell. Very shitly made.
So if I say swing a warhammer at the leg of a tower to try and bring it down?
Give you a shot.
Sure.
Give you a shot.
Let's aim for that.
I can't touch you, so I can't guidance you.
Oh. That would be a 16 to hit. That is a
Roll for damage.
10 damage.
10 damage. Excellent. So taking a solid chip as you swing. What are you using?
The warhammer, just trying to swing through the base of a tower to knock it over.
Would have given you advantage with an axe. That's okay.
I don't have axes. Well, I do have a hand axe, but it's very poor damage.
Yeah, fair.
And I lost your
Right,
other one, sorry.
Yeah.
10 damage.
And I'm not giving
the
you enough.
goblins at the top of the tower are freaking their hell out as they realize that quickly their safe haven is coming down. Is that the end of your turn?
No, because where is it? I got something here where something about getting extra movement. Give me a sec. Yeah, so I'd use a flurry of blows as well. So I use a key point
You
for
going to
that.
punch the tower leg.
Nope. I'm going because when I use a flurry of blows, I gain the benefit of a disengage action, and your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the current turn. So I'm going to use my movement to get back to whichever one's sort of climbing up on top of the bridge at the moment.
Yep. That'd be the
And
one that you're standing right next to.
yep, I'm going to punch it twice.
Of
So
course
that-
you are. What
so that's a-
lucky dwarf would?
Yeah, that's 15 on the first one. For for 6 damage.
Yep.
And a natural 20 on the next one.
Noise.
Oh, God.
So, and that is another.
They're
So it'd be
dead.
double damage, another 12 damage on that one then. What's that? 18 damage to that one goblin.
Knocks him down.
Mhm.
And he falls into the river. Dead. Tavia, you'll go.
I'll use my last 5 feet of movement too, just to move one step closer to the other one. After he just watched his friend get his head beaten.
So, is there anything in the tower here?
3 goblins with bows.
Cool. I'm going to
Yep.
attack one of them with my crossbow.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
14.
The shadow does not take over you. 1.
Good. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Cool. Does 4 damage.
Wonderful. Here.
And then I'm going to move here.
That's Nethlopo.
Alright, so in the tower, is there any goblins still? Or are they all dead?
3 goblins per piece.
Okay. First off, I'm going to move to sort of shield. Whoops. I'm using my whole 45
hold on.
movement.
Sorry. That was Sorry, I thought she was moving your token. It's actually Rax's turn.
Oh.
Apologies.
I exploded.
Raxa, you're up.
Turn over.
Blinded light.
Oh,
I'm
better
just
get
trying to
over.
work out where I was. I think I was there.
Crucio first, and then you can kill everyone.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Crucio. Sorry, my apologies. It's such a bad
Seal.
method.
Did you learn nothing?
Yeah. You curse everyone first, and when you use a
Oh,
body cover,
waste
you
of
kill
time
everyone.
Azkaban for nothing. Can I like, because I'm near the bridge? Can I see if does the bear look trapped? Is it
Bear
on
is
the other half of the
chained,
bridge?
yes.
It's chained.
Bear is chained. It's
Does
not
the
even a bridge,
chains
per
look?
se, it's just crumbled bridge.
Yeah, and it's below the bridge, right? Like in the water, or is it on top of the broken bridge?
Mhm.
That's in the
In
water.
the water.
Okay. Cool. So, can your thing? If it costs me an action, I don't mind. I want to check the chains. Do they look like frail, or do they look pretty like solid?
They look solid iron.
Okay.
You can just see that from the distance. They're like, these are not easily broken.
Okay. Okay. So, general out of game question. I don't know if this will technically work or make it worse. If I were to like freeze the chains, would that make them like less stronger? If that makes sense.
If you
Easier to break.
it. You can give it a try.
Yeah. Just don't want to hurt the bear, but I don't know if I can do it. So, if I just cast Frostbite, I need a con save from the chain. Because if I do my Blinding Ice, that's going to hit the bear. So, if I want to concentrate on whatever the main one looks like it's holding the bear.
How did you make
Jane
straight to
rolled that
DM
one.
already?
This is the revenge from that one time that you had to do a dex save for a house and you got a nat 20. So, I freeze the chains to try and help weaken them, and then I'm gonna yell to Nethlopo, tell the bear to break the chains because they should be breakable now. Haha! And I yell
Okay.
that, so I'm breaking stealth.
Let me D100 this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that laugh.
You shouldn't. The chain breaks, but it breaks so well that it just explodes into thousands of pieces. Raxa, I need you to make me a dex save. The bear is going to do one as well.
Part of me that I don't want to do a dex save, and I'm just like, haha, I broke it. Bring me the ice. Alright, still can't roll double digits. I got a 4!
Can
Okay.
I got to actually touch him for guidance, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're a certain type of cleric, which I don't think you are.
I'm a sorceress.
That's what I thought.
So, Raxa and the bear, you both take 22 points of freezing damage as icicles start flying all over the place and iron imbues itself into the bear.
Cool.
Now,
So,
bear.
with that,
Mm,
can I just do a slight flavor thing? Because you're going to love what's going to happen next. When it shatters and the damage hits me, because I only have 22 health, I would like to then turn to ice and then fall unconscious, because I am now unconscious. I had 22 HP, so.
Is it
Wait
like
until
even
ice.
after just flavor?
So yeah.
Got hit by ice shards.
Why ice?
Got hit by
because
ice
I just
shards.
turned into ice. I just shattered the thing.
Okay, so as
And also, because I'm magic,
the ice
so
shatters,
people.
the mist that comes from the water, because it's a lot warmer than what the ice was, forms a mist, and then you have laying before you a unconscious and frozen Raxa.
Mm-hmm.
God
Yep.
damn it.
I'm gonna roll with that. You also have a very pissed off bear. So unfortunately, he's gonna roll into the fray of things.
Can I not do anything with my speak to animals to try and calm him down?
Yeah, when it gets to your turn.
That depends on what you do on your next turn, which is now your turn.
Oh, it is my turn.
Please, Kate, show me what you can do to calm down this ever so pissed off icicle-induced bear.
I mean, I don't know how much I can do. I just asked, could I?
You're gonna have to.
Okay. I'm gonna come out of the cover slightly. I can move this and like come down here. And in a non-threatening way, try and make contact with the bear and explain that it was an accident. We're trying to free him.
So, usually speaking is like a free action, but if you want to use your action to speak to the bear, I will let you talk to it freely.
Wait. So is it a free action or is it an action?
So, usually with a free action, it's like 5 words. But if you use an action, I will give you many words.
How? So hang on. Raxa is like just unconscious. He's still got his 3 death saves, yeah?
Yeah.
As
but
far
he's
as you're
frozen.
aware. You don't know much about that though.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking. Okay.
Yeah, all I did was go down.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, it's not, but we'll say it's fine. Um, this could be really fucking dumb. Bear took damage, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use it speaking as a free action, and I'm going to cast level 1 spell of Healing Word on the bear and say, "We are friends." Accident.
Look at you doing a Sid. I like it. I like it.
Didn't work out well for Sid either, did it?
Oops, I didn't roll D20
don't-
first.
We don't talk about no.
Don't you start! Don't you start!
I'm a kinda.
Ways to die.
Yeah.
Don't start that shit. It's gonna get stuck in my head forever.
Too
So what
late.
I rolled a 6 healing points the bear gets.
Cool. The bear's just like. "Vroom, vroom." Do you say anything to the bear?
I did. I said we're here to help, friends.
Animal handling or persuasion with a disadvantage.
18 on animal handling.
Okay. All right. Now, give me just a straight persuasion roll.
Ah, that's okay. I thought it was a natural 1. It wasn't. It was a 7. 12.
Okay. Let's see if the bear is perceptive on this one. He is. You see him just heaving and moaning as a. It hurts so much. He did this. I'll kill him.
And I still respond. It's free. If it's or not.
Nope.
No.
Action was the healing word. Free speech.
Which
Free
is done.
action was to tell him we're here to help. You
Yep.
have his attention, but you don't have his persuasion. Or you haven't had him persuaded. Which moves on to our next one. Which
Real quick,
is...
can I just move the rest of my movement to be in front of Raxa?
Sure. I don't know why. But
Because
okay.
he wants to kill Raxa.
Yep. Sure does.
Join the queue.
Yeah, so the glowing.
Yeah, so
Glowing's
Bear,
gonna
you're
head
not
over
from
to the
you're not like a
bridge.
big NPC, so you have to wait for everyone else that wants to kill me first. Thank you.
Get in line, please.
Yeah. Please take a number. Like
So,
like Red the Butcher. Please take a number.
have you got 3 people on the list so far? That's 3 dead saves.
as Gloin goes over here, another 2 gobbies jump out into the fray. Is more to cleave. Basically, one goes to attack. I can tell you right now, he does not hit unless he gets a natural 20. He does not. Second one, nope, nothing doing. Gloin with his action, he's going to attack once. With a 27 that hits. And with a 22 that hits. He does stupid amounts of damage. Don't even have to average it. 7 points of damage is an easy average on that one. So he dies. He dies. And he takes a little movement up. Now, Bear's movement. So I'm going to roll a d20. Highs, he goes for the goblins. Lows, We'll discuss that later. Okay. We're discussing it now. So Nethlopo. Alright. Very pissed off because you stood in front of his prey. He's going to swipe at you. First one, 10. That's not a bad thing. Does that hit you?
No.
Cool. Excellent. So you see as his big grizzly bear face goes to take a nom nom of you, but it fails. He then proceeds to swipe at you. 18. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. So as you feel his claws rake across your skin, it does 11 points of slashing damage.
Done.
And his little free action, he just growls at you. Nethlope, he just says, "Step aside. I will finish." And that's there. This goblin here is going to take a swipe at you, Brock.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Happy days. Goblin Tower 1. They are going to take some shots at the bear. Go 3 shots now. 4, 16, and a natural 20. Alright. He's going to have to pass 2 of these wisdom saves. Oh, shit. Alright. Okay. So the bear's taking another 9 points of damage. And he's now hallucinating once more. So, Nethloper, you can see the angry look in his face just turns to a sudden daze. He looks confused about where he is. But then he looks sad. It's like he doesn't know what he's feeling. And the other goblins, they're going to take a shot into... Ooh. They're going to shoot at Asphard because he's so close. An 18, a 8, and a 12.
One will hit.
One will hit. Need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
16. Passes. Just doing 5 points of piercing damage as another arrow strikes you. We're back up to the top of the round. Brock, it is your
Quick
go.
question. I didn't get a turn.
Yes. Shit, didn't you?
No. I'm happy to go last. I'm happy to go last.
Yeah, no, my apologies. I thought crossing
No,
the
right.
tree was your turn. No, it's all right. My bad. All right, you jump in there. Oh my god,
That's right.
embarrassing. Continue.
Dude, we've all done it. Trust me.
Yep.
All done it. Now, can I, given my history in the north and knowing how towers are built, can I determine the weak point of this tower?
Sure can. Roll me a investigation with advantage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Natural 20.
Hey.
Nice.
Wait, you gotta roll with
Shipley
advantage.
Tides.
That was with it.
Oh, okay.
Did you have one
That
on
was a
one?
4, so I'm pretty happy.
Okay.
All right.
Knowing your orc tactics and how they built battle towers, this one looks of a similar build. However, you do notice that several shitly tied knots are holding together main pillars of the tower. Perhaps a cutting of the ropes will make the whole thing tumble.
Yeah, that's my intention. I'm not aiming for the goblins. I'm aiming for the ropes. Just go.
Okay. Knowing where you can shoot, I'll give you advantage.
Ways to die.
I know,
Seven-
it's still in my head.
17.
You guys can thank me
17
later.
hits. Roll damage.
9.
Fortunately, rope doesn't really have much of a health. So, piercing one side, you're able to slice with your arrow and cut one of the supports off, this thing starts to slowly collapse. By next turn, it'll definitely be falling down, but it's on a lean.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my movements to hide behind. What did I just do? Hide behind this rocky. So
Yep,
they can't get
easy.
me.
You want to roll me a stealth?
Yeah, why not? 17.
Where did he go? Well, I don't know. You spotted him. Yeah, but I didn't see him. He disappeared into the bushes there. Yeah, so you're hidden away from gubbies.
Goblin's Jamaican.
God.
That was not Jamaican. That was
I thought
not
it was like
Jamaican.
New York or something.
Yeah, New York.
They were like,
Sound like a
"Hey,
New York
fucking
cabbie,
here."
yeah.
Hey, fucking here.
Wow.
God.
They definitely walk from here.
Oh no, ask Ed all about my Jamaican/Irish accent. It's ridiculous. Not proud of that one. Brock, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna swing at the goblin in front of me. Just,
God damn, that song stuck in my head.
19 to hit.
Ways to die.
My raid team do it to me all the time. One of them
Yeah.
particularly. I'm like, fuck.
So 19 to hit for 8 damage.
Oh, 19 hits. And in the left corner, there goes goblin number 2 as it goes flying into the river and floats downstream. He's out of here.
And then looking back at the tower, can I see if it's on its last legs or whatever else about to fall?
Because it has legs. It's currently... You'll need to knock out another side in order to make it fall.
Could I make a check and see which knot would be best to shoot at if I was going to try and... Because realizing that
Sure
punching
can.
it might not work.
Rolling an investigation.
Investigation would be 19 minus 1. That is an 18. I'm
You
not
can
right.
tell that on the right-hand side at the bottom is one particular knot that looks like it's holding a lot of pressure. So
Righty.
severing it might release that pressure. And
As a
tighten the whole thing
bonus,
down.
as a bonus action, I'm going to just grab the hand crossbow off my waist and just shoot it towards that knot. So,
Go for it.
what's it? That's 15 plus 5, dirty 20.
Ooh. Is it a crossbow
Yeah, hand crossbow.
or a bow?
Nah, hand crossbow.
Okay.
But with
Roll me
the...
a damage.
Because you have... you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow. Where is it? You ignore the loading properties of crossbows, which you are proficient. You don't have to load it either. But what do you need me to roll, sorry?
Just damage.
Oh, it was a 3 plus...
There's more of a bolt, not an actual. There's no head to the.
No,
to the bolt.
6.
Yeah, 6 will do it. Starts knocking it down. So again, like the other tower. Actually, no. We'll just go. It starts going. So it's
D4
gonna...
to see which way it falls. If it's coming towards me, I'm going to try and run out of the way.
Oh, are you now? Are you now? Gee, that'd be really
I
handy.
don't think I'm lucky enough to just stand there and hope it all just collapses around me.
Flip horizontal. No, that's not it.
Yeah.
Flip vertical. Nah, what? You know what? Whatever.
That works.
It's down.
I want you to roll me a dexterity if you want to make a jump out of the way, because technically you've used your actions and your bonus action.
I still had movement.
He hadn't
Oh,
moved.
you still have
He
movement.
was under-
No.
That's totally fine, man.
I'm a speedy little thing.
Wazowski's.
Yeah, he was under the tower last turn because he went and smacked it with the warhammer.
Yeah, and then ran onto the
Excellent.
bridge.
Let's
So
roll
yeah,
to see if those goblins fall into the water.
they can take out the bridge if they really want.
Oh, that's just glorious. So you see, as the goblins, they scramble to try and get into their tower, but alas, being on the edge of that cliff, they fall to their certain demise, 5 feet to be precise, into the water. However, fun fact, did you know goblins can't swim? So they meet their untimely end by way of drowning.
Sweet, so I get an extra 3 kills. Awesome.
Yes, but I mean, the water claimed it, but
No,
sure.
no.
If you want to say
He
you
brought the tower down.
Yeah.
yeah, it's true. Unfortunately, though, you do have a tower now blocking that bridge.
Oh, what a shame.
The ruins of a tower.
What a shame.
Tavia, you are next.
What do I do now? I'm just gonna shoot some goblins. I got nothing to do. Thanks, Brock.
You're welcome.
He says like,
Can I?
Shoot Brock? No.
Can I have a look to see what's like in the water to piercing the spell?
what's in the water to piss this bear off?
No, piercing, like stabbing it.
Oh, like I said, it's from here,
Yeah.
2 holes in the cavern with little spears sticking out of them.
Oh, so it's not actively a thing.
You don't know that. Something is thrusting the spear in and out. Giggity.
Gonna say, choice of words. Freezing, freezing.
That's what you do, though. You thrust.
Wait, what you do in your private time is completely up to you, man.
Okay. I'm going to run across to the hall and see if I can fire a crossbow bolt down. Yeah. Can't hear you, man.
Yep.
Son of a bitch. I have added a feature slash skill slash attack into your profile. You're just going to have to roll a. For Tavia. The shadow shot we were talking about before.
Oh, yeah. But I'm not using that. I'm just firing the crossbow.
Okay. You can use it. You can just use it like twice per day. Well, you can actually use it more than twice per day, but yeah, anyway. Alright, so just regular crossbow.
Read the
Sure.
feet.
What are you shooting
at?
at?
Whatever's down the hole, I'm just shooting down the hole.
You're shooting through the hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's way
yeah.
too many shooting at holes happening.
Yeah, roll me attack. See if you hit that thing. It's gonna be pretty high, not gonna lie, but sure.
Do you load it first, or are you shooting blanks?
I'll load you.
Loading.
You happy, Ryan?
14. Sorry, 18.
18. Very good. Roll for damage.
No, not that one. 6 damage.
Yeah. Go. You pierced the wrong ear, knob jockey. Hit a goblin. Well done.
Nice. has hit a goblin. Cool. I'm just gonna step back a moment and wait for it to come out.
Sure.
And that's my turn done.
Wonderful. Asphard.
Has this tower come down yet?
Yeah, I was about to.
You know what?
It's going down. I'm
My
doing
nephews-
timber.
Yeah, I'm yelling timber.
You better move. You better dance.
At least somebody takes out the bridge that Glowin's standing on, just for the comedic side of it. Just tumbles down the hill.
Let's see if the goblins fall out. Two of them fall out to their deaths. Did you know every year 6,000 goblins die in drowning related incidents every year? Donate to our cause now. Build safety nets around the cliffs that they live in. For only five gold pieces a year.
That's an exorbitant
Yes.
amount of gold.
Well, lucky for us, we care. So yeah, just one goblin remains.
Whose turn is it?
Corey said that his PC has crashed, so he said come back to him.
Oh,
There
Bye,
we go.
Corey.
Because I looked
Damn
at his
it.
message and I was like, "What do you mean your PC's crashed?" And then I look at the screen and I was like, "Oh, your PC's crashed."
let's just say he shoots the. Yeah, let's just say he shoots and he probably kills that goblin. I'm gonna say he probably shoots and kills that goblin. So yeah, we'll skip that and we'll go on to the next person, which is Rexa.
I have rolled. That's my turn.
You rolled.
Yep.
Make sure
That's
you
my
roll for
turn.
your portents as well.
No, because I have to have a long rest to get my portents.
Oh,
We only had a short rest, so I still don't have portents.
Can I
So
guidance
you-
his death saves?
But I will message you what I rolled because but yeah, that's my entire turn. One roll.
Okay.
Fortunately, it happens.
Oh god. All right. So Asphalt, I'm just gonna say that yeah, probably shot the goblin.
Yeah, so the tower is down.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna boogie my way this way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And just poke out to see if I can see any more goblins that haven't revealed themselves yet.
Roll me a perception.
23.
23. Very good. So you can't see any goblins, but you do notice that there is a cave entrance right here. There.
Alright, cool. I'll call out to everyone. Just saying, hey, there's a cave entrance on the other side of the bridge. Just be careful when you make your way over.
Excellent.
Done.
Moving on to Nephilpo.
Okay. I am going to. Okay. I don't completely understand this spell, but I'm going to ask the question. Spare the dying stops the death saves, yes?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
going to cast Spare the Dying on Raxa. It's just a cantrip,
Mhm.
so it's not a spell slot. And I'm going to pull out my light-handed crossbow and yell at the bear, "Don't make me!" And that's my
Ooh.
action.
This is like
Ooh.
in at the end of an 80s movie where the family has to let the creature go. Like, go! I hate you! Leave!
Yeah, pretty much.
Like Fox and the
Don't
Hound.
make me do it!
Just a sadder version of Fox and the Hound. Okay, roll me an intimidation.
Five.
Oh
Can I use my
God.
inspiration to do another roll?
Go for it.
15.
All right. Bear doesn't have a high charisma, so let's see if he. Oh. Even with a -2, he still rolled a 19. Sorry, he rolled a 19, so it's 17. So. Alright, so you hear this bear just stare you down. He's like, "Is that a challenge?"
Respond because I've used my.
You can respond back.
Only if you make it one.
Ah, yes, the old goading the bear scenario.
I never said she was smart.
Oh boy. So, bear's turn. I haven't missed anybody, have I? No, good. Excellent. And Gloin's just gonna continue making his way over here. So you guys got this. I'm going to go find out their little entrance over here. So Bear is going to snarl one this time at you. He's
And
like,
me.
move aside. Do not keep an animal from his prey. You can respond.
Um. Um, 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 um. I'm just going to say, is it really prey if they're already dead? Because he doesn't know that he's not dead.
So he's going to do a quick perception with his smell. Because he can sniff the dead. He's like,
Smell dead.
Sniff the dead. There are many other things.
I don't
here
know,
that-
Boo Boo. It doesn't smell dead.
He just smells like that.
So before he makes a little attack, he's going to quickly take a save. He does not. So unfortunately, the effects of the ichor start plaguing his mind. And he's not going to bite, but he's going to start smacking his own head just with his paws. But he flails about madly doing it. So unfortunately, you are going to take this hit. It is a 17.
Mm-hmm. Armor class is still 15.
Yep, easy. 2d6 plus 5, that's 7 plus 3, that's 12. So you're taking 12 points of slashing damage. And as you hear him say, so, no, get it out, get it out, get it out of my head! As you see him start flailing and banging himself across the rocks. trying to make sense of what the hell's going on. Now, goblins down here, they've got a pretty good reach. They're going to still attempt to stab at him. All right, he needs to pass 2 wisdom saving throws. He does for both. So the Ichor is not going to damage him again. We are back at the top of the round. So Brock, it is your go.
Oh,
With a tower blocking off your path across. But you could jump,
Yep.
like you could climb over it, but it'll take some time.
how big is the jump across the water?
If it needs a bridge, a dwarf is not going to make it.
You're
Not
gonna
unless
have to
someone
toss
tosses
me.
you.
Not even with step of the
Someone-
wind, which doubles my jumping.
Now you just got to.
How far can you jump?
20 feet with step of the wind.
You can make the. You can make
After
the
a
jump.
10-foot run up. Yeah.
You can
Cool.
make the jump.
Well, I use step of the wind, which then gives me 70 feet of movement this turn. Told you, monks are
look at
great.
me, I can jump
Yeah.
fucking 20 feet. Man.
So that's 25.
I'm a monk. Just call me
So-
Aang.
So 25, and I jump, what's that, like 15?
Monk
So,
dance.
yeah, that's 40 feet over to there. So I'm here. So where's this cave entrance? Like under this tree?
Right there. So imagine it, you're just literally just going a bit underground.
Yep, cool. All right, well, I'll start.
Enclosed.
So I pretty much have another 30 feet. So I'm going to start making my way down into the cave as far as I can till I run into any goblin, if I run into one.
So if you move 30 feet, you're probably just about here.
Yeah.
Just underground.
Yeah, I'll save myself here just saying I'm under. Have I run into a goblin or anything in range?
No, none at all.
Can I see any?
No,
No? Okay.
not at the entrance of that. No.
Sure. All right, well, if you say where. Like, I would have ran in.
Yep,
That's what I mean.
just
So, yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
And I
So
definitely
kind
can't
of
see any from there.
like,
Yep.
Think like a bit of a trench system, like it kind of weaves in and out.
Yep. That's good. Yeah, but no straight
Alright.
line, so I can't see anything. So,
No, that's right.
well
plus
then,
you've got
I will,
with that.
because I used my bonus action to dash, I will then also use my action to dash. And pretty much just run whichever one of the paths down, or whatever, to get to wherever those holes were that I saw from when I was up here.
Just here and
Yep.
here. So there's an entrance. Yeah, so basically where you are, that's a room.
Mhm.
In there, you can see there are 3 goblins with spears.
Cool. Yeah, well, I get right up to them, sort of thing. I'm just standing sort of in their way, trying to distract them. But yeah, that's my
Sure.
turn, because that was my action. I might even run just slightly, like just back around the corner, so they actually have to sort of funnel out to me, basically. There's enough for them to know that I'm there. Yeah.
So I will reveal the goblins that you're looking at are here and here, but they're underground, so the others cannot see them.
Yep.
Except for perhaps from the holes like Tavia shot through.
Yeah.
All right, Brock, that's your turn. Tavia, speaking of, you're next.
Gonna do the same thing. Relay my crossbow bolt and just like fire down it.
Easy done.
Mm, 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 mm. I can't math. Hang on. 11 plus 4. 15. I can't math.
I believe that.
15.
15 damage.
No,
No,
15 hits
hits.
to hit.
He said that'll hit, yeah.
Yeah, I said that hit.
Oh,
Barely
wait,
hear ya.
here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, max damage at 8 points. Woo.
There you go.
8 points of
8
damage.
points.
Yeah.
Oi.
Excellent. So Brock, you see as this
It's really apprehended to save bear, is it?
this
You can
shaft
try,
just
but
goes
it's
straight
not
through
going
one of
that
the
way.
windows
I'd try and save Ed
and
first.
hits a goblin
Spare the dying. He's not going.
straight up.
I'm at 7
dead.
hit points though.
Don't forget we're all carrying a health potion. Everyone's carrying a health
And
potion.
Tubby, is that your go?
Yeah, but I'd use his one. If he's bad, get it, use it.
You said there was
Because it is,
2
that's
holes.
On him.
Another hole down around here, yeah?
On Raxa.
Correct.
Just gonna move over to there. Prepare to shoot down that one.
How you doing, buddy? You ready to taste my crossbow bolt? Alrighty. Asfun, you're next.
I'm gonna move over to here
Mm-hmm.
and just turn to Gloin and be like, "What took you so long to get over here?"
I may have sustained a bit of an injury with the bear trap.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna point to the 2 arrows in my shoulder.
Aye,
And-
merely a flesh wound.
And I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to climb down the side of this little cliff section bit.
Sure.
And that's my turn because I can't see anything else.
Wonderful. Moving on to Raxa.
I have death saves. I no longer have to do death saves. I lay there.
You don't get up. You don't do anything like that.
It's spare with
Yeah,
dying,
I
only stops death
definitely
rolls.
can't do anything.
He's still with spare the dying. He's still technically on 0, so he's still unconscious, but no longer has to die.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
right.
usually like a
It's
what,
frozen.
1d4 rounds
Still
or
frozen.
something.
Yeah. So I
He
just,
needs to be
I just
thought
have
out.
to lay there and look pretty. Is my turn.
Thing with you're frozen,
Sure.
short of someone actually healing you, we can't get you up.
I'm not like frozen in a block of ice like Captain America. It was more just for flavor that I'm frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stroke a pose. And yeah,
Yeah.
Mephisto.
So I lay here and think about my life, all 3,208 million years. That's what I do for my turn.
Yep.
Did we have health pots, or did I imagine that?
Everyone should have one. So I had 5 and gave 1 to everyone.
Health pods?
So, man, did
Yeah.
we get health pots? from
Everyone
Living
should
Down?
have 1. Because I got given 5 potions of greater healing and gave 1 to everyone.
Oh,
I just
okay,
haven't
yeah.
written them down anywhere.
I think that was when you were away though, I suppose. So.
Right.
I haven't written it anywhere, so yeah, that's possibly
Put
what.
it in your D&D Beyond.
Oh, that's what I'm doing now.
Duh. I'm a mouse. Duh.
I'm a fucking rabbit. Don't ask me to remember shit. Greater healing.
Yep, so the only one who doesn't have one, I think, is Freeman, I think. Because we only had 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, because fuck him.
I don't
Yeah.
think from memory, I don't think he wanted one. He was like, I don't fucking need it. Okay. Sorry. So just to clarify, Mr. DM, using a
Yes.
health potion is my action, so I can't use a spell then, yeah.
If you have a bonus action spell, sure.
My bonus
don't,
action
then-
is related to melee attack, which I'm not going to be doing if I'm doing potions.
Gotcha.
So I am going to. Bear's fucked off a little bit because he's wailing around, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He's not directly standing in front of us anymore. Okay. I'm going to go through Rax's bags as best I can while he's frozen and shove his healing potion down his throat.
Okay.
I don't have a potion according to my inventory.
I'd give
Yeah,
them
I
one
don't think
to
we actually put
everyone.
them down. Apparently, Bucky gave us all one. Bracky, fucking Brock.
This
When?
would have been when
This
this
was
would have been
when
when you were in Rivendell.
Yeah, last week we were in Rivendell before we went to.
So not last session, the session before that.
yeah, before the siege. It was when I had Grimmin running around with a fucking pot of water.
Hey,
Okay,
look,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not,
hear
I'm not
that
gonna
story.
fight it. If you say I've got a potion, I'll say I have a potion. I'm not gonna fight it.
So everyone besides Grimmin has one potion of greater healing.
So there, one great potion of greater healing on Raksha literally shoved down his throat. Because I don't know how those things work.
That's 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. How do I do that without?
On D&D Beyond, you've got a little die thing down the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
You
You
click
got
on the
physical
D4 4
dice.
times, or you just roll physical dice.
I have one of every dice.
So
Roll the
the
D4
little
4
diamond.
times.
D4 4 times.
Or
Everyone.
2d8.
Yeah, that's true.
Holy fuck. 4d4 plus 4, you said?
Yeah, so what? That's 17.
17 points.
Wonderful.
Woo!
Nearly back to full.
Yeah.
Take that 17
And-
points.
I am going to move out of the water.
Not a bad idea.
I was going to let Mr. Bear do his thing for a bit. Can we scale that rock face where Tavia is or not?
Let's see. Yeah, scaling it's not a problem.
I'm going to go up there.
Sure thing.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Ba-ba-ba.
Stop being a distraction. Just all ignoring the bear. That's totally cool.
Bear's
Alright,
just
let
going to
me-
deal for a bit. He's done enough damage for now.
Sure. I mean, you just kind of left Raxer out in the blue with a very pissed off bear.
That's fine.
In theory, now move.
All he hears is. "Rah." Now, instead of. Oh, no. He's just going to attack. All right. So, first attack.
Still, like, bumbling around. That's what I asked.
16 and a 14.
Who's that to? Me?
Yes.
What was that? A 16 and a.
14.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna cast shield.
Alright, cool. So you feel this boing, boing, as the bear's snoot doesn't manage to get a grip of you, and his claws fall short. However, you have a very pissed off bear standing in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
but you can see in his eyes just tears. You can, like Nethloper, you can hear sobbing coming from the bear.
Like, does it want us to kill it?
That's where I'm sort of like.
Is it my turn? Sorry.
We're back
So now
up
we're
to
the
the top.
bear's turn.
Well, I just did the bear. One goblin there. Nah, he's in that one. Got nothing doing. Ah, Brock. Top of the turn.
Cool.
Top of the turn to you.
So running into said room.
Yes.
Are there still? You said there were 3 goblins in there before, and then what? Tavia killed one of them.
There is now 2.
So cool. I'm going to swing at those last 2. Swing at the first one closest to me first.
Yep.
17 to hit.
That hits.
So 8 damage.
8 damage.
I'll be back in a
That'll-
second.
You slam it against the wall with your hammer as it slumps down dead.
And then is the other one in melee, or is it like a couple of feet away? 5 feet away.
It's 5 feet away. They're like pretty much next to each other.
Yeah, I'll just run up and just try and punch it. Do I see it's wielding one of those like spears with an ichor on it though?
You can see the ichor on the spear, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to flurry of blows then, so I don't want to get hit by that stuff. So I'm going to try and double punch. So it's 5, so it's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
First one does 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
We got and a 16 to hit. Gee, these are getting horrible.
Yep.
And that's another 4 damage.
Very good. How do you finish him?
Pretty much just pretty much punch into his nose, just to shatter his nose, sort of up into his skull. Very sort of brutal.
Bloody, bloody.
Now, in the room, you can see there are 2 pots full of blue spider ichor. There's also about 30 goblin arrows, a couple of spears, and some makeshift weapons.
Cool. I'm going to note that for the time being. Is there? So this is one of the rooms, or can I see 2 holes going out?
So it's basically just like one room with 2
Where both
portals.
holes. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, then. I'll sort of just
think
yell
of a
out.
big rectangle.
Sort of yell out the window saying, "In here is clear," and see the sort of bear going ape shit. Basically, so I'm going to start trying to use all my movement, starting to like get out of here. Unless you think I'd be able to
With
skirmish
your-
my way out through a hole,
With your size, you might be able to shimmy out the window.
I'll give it a shot.
Sure. Athletics or acrobatics?
That is a 11 acrobatics.
Really? That must have been a shitty roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 6 plus 5.
That's not quite cut.
I'll just start
Yeah,
working
stuck
my
in the
way out through
window.
the hole.
Yeah, you are.
If I used athletics, it would have been horrible. It's a -1.
Yeah,
So
you're stuck halfway through the window, neither in nor out, but you definitely will need an assist to help get you out. Or at least another turn.
yeah, I just played it off as if that's what I was trying to do. I'm just sort of going to rest there for a sec.
Alrighty. Sorry, just got a message. Yeah, so you're stuck in the bloody window. Alright, so basically. Oh no, we're still in initiative order. Tavia. Everything's cleared except for one raging bear. But you can kind of hear coming from the thing.
It's swinging at Raxa.
Yeah.
I've got a tiny little bit left. I'm going to put my crossbow down,
Mm-hmm.
grab some of the last of the atlas that I have,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and shove it in its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
See if it helps.
Do you try to do this stealthily? Or are you trying to just walk up?
Oh, I'm gonna try and run over as fast as I can and do it as quickly as possible. There's no point in trying to
Okay.
stealth.
If you're going to do it fast, Adam will handle it.
Straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Okay. Okay. All right. The Athelis makes the side effects of the Ica fade off. He's still angry and confused.
And
Oh, you,
so
you kind of the growling ceases for a moment as he's like,
yeah, so basically what I've done is I've rushed up while he's finished swinging at Raksa and like kind of roared, and I've just like literally shoved my hand into his mouth, dropped the Athelis so it makes him kind of swallow and clamped his jaw shut, and I'm just holding it and
is this
saying
kind of like
that
when the cat hisses at you and like you stick your finger in its mouth? It's like, oh,
Prove dominance.
Dominance.
no, I'm holding his
The-
jaw, like I've stuffed the Athelis down his throat, and I've
She's
clamped
worming
his
the
jaw
cat.
pretty much. I'm worming the cat.
you see him, he's like,
And I'm just holding his jaw shut and saying that it's gonna be
you're
alright.
holding his jaw.
It's gonna be alright. You're okay.
Okay. So the moment that you do close his jaws and try to hold him shut, he's gonna fling you away. So let me just. Okay, doesn't do anything. So he's gonna start. All right, this is becoming the bucking bronco scenario. So he's gonna start throwing yourself which way and what. I need you to roll me a strength check to see if you can hold on and keep his mouth shut.
17.
Very good. You continue to
I
do
can
so.
do a
You're in
grapple
fact.
if you want.
No. That's totally fine. Don't challenge a bear to a grapple. No, that's fine. You're able to keep his mouth shut for a little while longer. All right, moving on to the next turn. We have Asvad.
There's not much. I don't know really about the. Oh, would I see the bear from where I am?
Yes.
And I don't speak bear, so all I see is it's attacking. I'm gonna move over here. Let's go here. And I'm gonna shoot at the bear.
Okay.
Hey, I don't speak bear.
Neither do
Yeah.
I.
It's more than I can bear.
Oh God.
Shoot at the bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the bear because I don't know. I can't speak bear, and I don't know.
I was just gonna
Oh,
miss
actually-
that next turn.
Actually, you know what? Would I, being a hunter, could I tell if it's starting to calm down or if it's still cranky?
Ooh. Good question. Good question. You can roll me a perception and you can add your hunter skill to that.
Perfect. Oh, say 20, 22.
Was that a dirty 20 or was that just a nat 20?
Oh, no. So I rolled a 16 plus 4 and then my hunter skill.
Oh, very good, very good. All right, well, with
Yeah.
the 20.
20. Don't forget the 2.
Creature bears, for the most part, some cave bears, fair enough. This bear is a lot bigger than a normal bear. Some might even say it's unnaturally large. And it doesn't have all the common cave bear characteristics.
That's not a bear.
This isn't what I was going to play, was it?
We're killing your backup character.
I'll call out to everyone. Guys, I don't think that's a bear. Take a step away before it actually kills you.
Yeah, while she's holding onto the mouth. Yeah.
Raxa, your go.
Yeah, I was just gonna like Misty Step and teleport away from the bear, but now the small one's here, so
Can't you Misty Step with someone though? Or is it not
No.
that one? That's Dimension Door.
yeah, Dimension Door is when you can take someone. Misty Step is just you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Get
so
out of
you
the way.
Misty Step away.
No, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic first
Okay.
to see if the bear's given off anything.
Give me a second. Do you need to roll anything for that, or is it just
Nope.
he's
For the
checking?
duration of 10 minutes, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, haha, and you learn its school of magic, if any. It can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Well, I guess what you're sensing is a form of wild shape. So yeah, you can detect magic.
Woo!
Killing my backup bastards.
This was not your backup. I mean, it was an idea, but
It was one of my ideas, and it has been my backup.
I need to ask Tavia if I was just gonna walk away. Are you good to walk away? Are you able to do that, or do you want me to stay and help you walk away? Like, can you just let go of the bear and run? Is that something you can do? I didn't hear a word you said. Sorry.
Didn't hear that either.
She said probably. Magic hand. That'll help.
Swap Tavia's hand
might.
with a magic hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Poke the bear. Blind it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
Blind the
Fuck.
bear.
It's got to be an action. I was just gonna cast light and blind it, so that way we could get away without having to kill it. That's an action. Whatever. I'll blind it next turn. I'll tell you, Tavia. Run. Just let's leave the bear. He's not our problem. 5. Cool. That's as far as I can go. That's my turn.
Nethlopo, your turn.
Am I muted? No.
No, you're not. No.
Nope.
Okay. Where am I? Hang on. I'm gonna cast message to the bear.
You can just talk to him.
I can, but it's only 5 words, yeah? Or it had to be action, I can say whatever. Just do that. I'm just gonna say to the bear, please just let us help you. We've killed all the enemies. We're trying to help.
Roll
Like
me a
trying to
persuasion.
persuade it to calm down. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Someone clearly wants it to calm down.
Calm the fuck
So-
down!
So he was flailing with Tavia hanging off his snout. He slows down. He stops, and he's just like he can see ears are up. He's listening, and you
Okay.
hear him like say back to you, Nethlopo is like, "I wasn't always like this. This isn't who I am. But those goblins, their bizarre rituals, their poisons, their vile creatures drove me to madness.
I'm
I am
just
not a
gonna
threat."
I'm just going to respond by saying I understand being something that you're not more than you would know. Let us help.
The
We're not a
initiative
threat.
order is done.
Yeah.
We're out of combat now. He calms right the hell down. He stops. He just kind of sits there. He starts licking his wounds a little bit. He's
Does
sore.
he?
He's hurt. He's got
I
a few.
still have a hold of him.
No. He stopped flailing around. Like he just like kind of sits there while you're just like.
So Netherpo is going to like come up then, and if we're out of initiative, I'm going to cast Healing Word at first level.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a scratch behind the ear.
I have a question for the DM. Is it going to be easier for me to go forwards out of this hole or go back into the hole?
We'll say that you get out of the hole.
Well, which way's easier though? Because I still want to go back inside afterwards. I'll have to run around otherwise.
Oh, well, if you want to go back inside, that's fine.
Well, now seeing that the fight's kind of ended.
So he takes 7 healing points.
Okay. So basically, he's nearly in full health.
Is he talking
He's like,
like normally,
Thank you.
I have
or is he
Could be
talking
with
Still
animals.
animals?
speaking to Nethlopo.
Okay, cool. Just real quick, I'm gonna walk over to the edge. I too am just gonna cast Speak with Animals. And just call
Okay.
out,
Yeah.
"Are you okay, friend?"
It's like, another one that speaks, my kin. Are you one of the Beorns? Beornings?
No, I'm just a friend of nature. Much
Yeah,
like Neflopo here.
Right. That's why you had your bow trained on me.
Mhm.
No matter. What's done
To
is
be
done, I can
fair.
understand. My mind was not in the right place.
I'm going to ask if he's feeling better.
I feel horrible. But thank you for asking.
Everyone hears from the hole. Look at all this poison! Look at all these weapons. Just
Where the fuck is he?
It's just they're coming out of the holes in the wall. Yeah.
You hit, like, as Brock says that, you hear, like, everyone hears the snarl, but the two of you can understand him. He's like, foul sorcery is what they use to quell my mind. It is horrible.
I'm going to like just rip my arm up to like pat him and say, it's okay. You're fine now. We'll protect you.
See,
Neflopo,
from
Neflopo, do you have any...
spiders.
Sorry.
You're
Go
good.
on. I was just
No,
gonna
you
ask.
go,
If,
you go.
I was just gonna ask if Neflopo had anything else to give him to be able to help his wounds.
Well, he's at full health now.
Oh, pretty close, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty close.
Okay.
So, I mean, I have Athalas still if he's still got wounds.
Well, that's
but-
what I was gonna say. I could tell
Oh, keep the Athalas for yourself. All I need is a good salmon or two, and I'll be fine.
I'm gonna look down at the goblins. That ain't gonna work, man.
I'll just
I
eat
can give
them.
him some blackberries.
Yeah, as soon as you say blackberries, like, ooh. I haven't had blackberries since Mirkwood.
I'll give him 10
Is that where they
blackberries.
come from?
Near enough.
They basically treats them like good
being that
berries.
close
So
to
1
the
HP
berry.
a piece.
Being that close to the bear, he'd probably be able to smell like all of the cooking stuff that I have on me.
Don't remind me. He's like,
Don't you tell the GM that.
no,
Bye
you
bye
now you
rations.
did.
Bye bye rations.
Hey, I just gave him 10 blackberries. Come on. He's our friend now.
he's a bear. He's a... Anything else? I suppose introductions should be in order. Looking at your friends, they probably don't understand me, do they?
No, but we'll fill them in. It's fine.
No, don't be silly. I can speak like this, and suddenly everybody can understand what he's saying. Just
I
like
have a
it's
quick
just in common.
question.
Hmm.
I have observant, and it says
Yeah.
if you can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language. Oh, I have to understand. You can interpret what it's saying. Never mind. I withdraw my question.
Easy. Consider withdrawal. So he starts speaking to everyone. So, my name is Grimbjorn, son of Bjorn. I am one of the last Bjornings to walk the woods. Unfortunately, goblins were able to use this vile stuff to poison my mind, and they had me trapped. For some reason, Gorkiel, that's the goblin king, was convinced that if he had blood samples from the Bjornings, it would appease his sorcerer god. But yeah, did not feel much on the information. There was a lot of clouded thoughts. I'm sorry I could not help more. But
I suppose
he's
it's going to like
he,
retract her hand from like where she was giving him head scratches. Be like,
don't stop. Keep going. Thank you.
nah, you made it weird.
As he's just like, "Ugh."
Who said you could
Come on.
stop?
How many? He's just like, oh, thank you.
Tavia's just kind of
Ah.
fallen backwards onto her butt because the bear just started talking in front of her.
You literally speak to me every day.
That's
He
nice,
just
dear.
kind of he approaches you. He's like, you smell delicious. And I'm not talking about the berries that I just consumed. Do you cook? Do you know how to cook?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, glowing in the background. But she doesn't want to do it. Would it interest you if I taught you which fish are good to eat? Is it something you know how to?
Are there fish around?
Yes. Give me a second. You see him go into the stream for a couple of minutes. Flounders around quite maniacally, but he pulls out a salmon.
As he's doing that, I'm like passing like like you said, there's like makeshift weapons and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm pretty much just passing him out through the hole to just
Yeah,
pretty much
go
just
ahead.
dumping him out. Going, what do we want this one? Do we want that one? Do we? Just, no one's there talking to him.
Some of these are like they're literally makeshifts, so some of them are just sticks that have been sharpened at the end. Some look like clubs that are just roots on the end of a board, like at the end of a branch. There's a couple of really shitty looking bows, some sharp iron pieces on the end of a stick to look like an axe, things like that. Those are the kind of makeshift weapons.
Yeah, no, I pass out the arrows and stuff as well.
Oh, mine.
So you got goblin arrows.
If you want the goblin arrows, you can have 30 arrows.
Jeez.
Is there?
Have they got the ichor on them?
You do have the ichor. You do have 2 containers worth of ichor, but to get that out, you'll have to carry it out the long way.
Yeah, that was the plan. I was going to pretty much find a way to sort of have some of the makeshift stuff in there, or leather straps or whatever. Try and make up like a pack sort of thing to carry vehicle. At least just out of a cave.
Yep. Easy done.
What's
So
up
Tavia
to?
hands you the salmon. He's like, "Woo, woo, 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 woo." Cook it, please.
He said, please, Gluck, remember.
He's just like, please. That's yes, that's how. Please.
Ooh.
Muted.
Huh?
Oh, I couldn't hear.
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I did freeze, yes.
guessing just out of pure is just fear. So he just nudges it with his nose. He's like,
Oh, this is a little bigger than what I'm used to cooking with. It's about half the size I am. It might take me a moment, but I can certainly try.
if you need fire, there's plenty of wood to be found. And he looks at the makeshift weapons. Those should make good.
Tavia's gonna look to everybody else too. Are we hungry?
In the bit,
Oh.
you see Grimbjorn just like,
I think I speak for most of us when we say it's probably a good time to stop and relax. We can see majority of the area from here.
At least recharge before the next
Yeah.
bout.
Grubion,
yes,
have you been beyond these bridges?
I have.
Is there much to worry about?
They're only recent that the goblins have come through here. Although I'm not too familiar with it, I know that there are 2 more caverns that get out to one of the main exits. That is where they brought me from, at least, from what I recall. That was. I don't even know how long it's been here.
Would you mind if you accompanied us out of these caverns? I have no doubt you can fend for yourself, but obviously these goblins have overrun you once. I'd hate to see it happen again.
I mean, I. If it means killing goblins, then yes.
All yours.
Did you just say all the goblins are his? They're not all his. I want to kill some.
Okay, you can split it 50-50.
I feel like we should find Grim at some point too.
Yeah, you probably ran upstairs to me.
Oh yes, yes, the little fiery tepid one. I actually thought this one over here was him. You hear Gloin just go, "Hey, watch it. Just because we look the same doesn't mean we are the same." Yes, but
Close enough though.
Pretty
you
simple.
do sound the same. You have the same temper as well. Not going to lie. But yes, the cavern up ahead, the next one, it's called the Mushroom Cavern. That's what they all call it.
I already like the sound of it.
Tavia, you hear the sound of mushrooms, Cavern, and you just instantly, it's like a holy shit.
Could you repeat that for me, please?
A mushroom cavern.
A cavern entirely of mushroom.
That is correct. For as my father once said, mushrooms are like politicians. Keep them in a dark place and feed them shit. That is where they grow. He always found that quite amusing. He doesn't like Denethor.
I don't know what a politician is, but I'm sure that's an accurate response.
Is there a fascination of mushrooms?
We don't get them at Shire.
Ah. Mustn't be so dark there. Probably not a bad thing. Count your blessings.
Be honest, I'm missing the sunlight quite a bit.
Me too. It's a strange reflection that you get from the from. Pretend you didn't hear that. From the mushrooms. It's almost like it's illuminated in a nice dull purple color.
They're purple.
The room is, yes. Mushrooms are
Oh.
all kinds of different things. Death caps, red caps, mad caps. The goblins have all kinds of names for them. They can't stand the things, actually. That's why they leave them alone. And actually, they find that it's very poisonous for them.
Are they poisonous?
Oh, goodness, no. Not for us, but for them. Their little stomachs cannot handle such different fungi.
You'd be surprised considering goblins are made of fungus themselves.
I mean, they live among the mushrooms. That doesn't mean they're actually made of mushrooms. No, no, no. I don't think that's how they. Hard to explain.
It's a figure of speech.
Oh! Oh! I don't get it.
That's it. We should pat it down here. I'll watch the entrance if you'll wish to relax for a little bit more.
Oh, no, 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 no. I shall watch the entrance. It is you, this party, that shall have the rest. There's only one way in and one way out, and I'm pretty sure you cleared the goblins in the last cavern. Well, at least that's all the commotion I heard. There was a lot of exploding sounds. That's what I got out of it. I could smell smoke. Whatever it is you did in there, you must have done a very good job. Hopefully you'll be able to get the treasure out. That's where they store it.
Gonna look towards Brock. We got most of it, right?
As far as I'm aware.
Cool.
Well, can I have some help creating firewood and some water and setting out the camp then?
Water, I got you. I'll shape water to like bring like a whole stream of water over. And be like, where do you want it?
Just quickly clambers to get the little pot that she has for making stew. It's just
Just like this whole river above him. It's just like, just a little bit in there.
Just 2 drops. Boop.
And yeah, also just grab a few dead branches and sticks and stuff around and use some of those makeshift weapons that aren't soaked in the water.
Ease it down.
Try and get fire.
And I'll
Grim
cast
Beyond
fire.
will
Once
stay
it's
on.
there, I'll cast firebolt to help it catch fire.
Wonderful.
Not fireball, firebolt.
Oh,
Tavia's
It's
gonna
within
look.
a 30-foot radius.
Yeah,
Sounds well.
that's a
Tavia's
bit too
gonna
much
look
fire.
for a fairly flat stone to use as a cutting board.
There's plenty of stones in there.
And yeah, she's gonna get to work.
Wonderful. Brock, I want
Yeah.
you to quickly roll me a perception on a pile of weapons.
19 plus 5, 24.
Jeez.
You asked for it. Just say.
That's true. That is true.
I like this dice.
Alright.
It started off shit. It's going good now.
Yeah, no
All
kidding.
those shit rolls are early.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Inside, one of the weapons sticks out in particular.
Mhm.
It looks like a rapier,
Mhm.
and it has a
Who are
very
you calling
nice.
a rapier? Sorry.
Has a very nice gilded. It looks like platinum, but it's got a very silvery inlay to protect. It's kind of like a crossguard, but it covers over the hand. It's kind of like your classic swashbuckling pirate look, but it's a bit of a thicker sword. And it has a elvish inscription on the blade.
Oh, no.
Sick. make sure if I can read Elvish or not.
I mean, I can speak Elvish. I don't know if I can read Elvish.
Yeah, before I bring this to attention of everyone, I want to see if I can identify it or see what it says. I'm a dwarf. I can. I can speak and read Elvish. What does said inscription say,
Okay.
Mr. DM?
What does the inscription say?
Yeah.
Do you know how to read Sindarin?
Nope, you said Elvish.
There's Elvish, and then there's Sindarin.
Fine.
This
But-
is kind of beyond your understanding with Elvish writing. Perhaps someone else might know Sindarin.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll just put it in my belt for now and sort of just keep continuing, like just searching through while I wait for food to be cooked anyway.
Okay.
Okay. I said just look around for a while. Then when I come out when food's ready, I'll sort of just sit down. Not trying to hide, just haven't mentioned it. So
Good old hiding in plain sight.
yeah.
Just
Don't
let
make
me
a big
write
deal of
this
things.
inscription down. I can give you what it. Well, not so much what it says, but I can show you what it looks like.
You're not paying attention to your stream, babe.
No, I'm not, because I'm busy trying to do other stuff.
Eh.
It's right, I'm moderating.
That's why you're there.
It's fine.
All right. I'll quickly send you a picture of what it says.
But Bucky can't read Elvish. Only Brock can.
Nope. I don't know. I'll try. It's a new fancy thing. It's a magical world called Google.
You can't see it.
Yeah,
Can't see
you
the
identify
identify
language.
spell.
Comprehend languages on Google.
So yeah, I've separated a picture of the inscription that is on the sword. Yeah, so that particular rapier is in your possession. Just put down mystery rapier. And we'll go from there.
Cool.
Alright. Fire's going. How's the cooking going, Tavia? We want to do a cooking check. Let's just do a D20, add your cooking skill. Cook some fish. See what we do. Why don't you tell me how you're going to cook this fish?
Hope you guys are
Stick it in the air
hungry.
fryer.
Because I rolled a 16.
Rolled a 16. Well, you remember your father, when he used to cook fish, he would put it on little skewers and then stick it over a hot roasting fire. He would also be able to chop it up into fish stew. You could
Fish
also,
stew.
in the burning coals, you could steam it, potentially. Those are the main three ways you remember of cooking fish.
I'm gonna make a stew because, well, I'm gonna put. Actually, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
stew half of the salmon because I'm guessing a bear catching a salmon would be pretty fucking big.
Pretty big, pretty big.
So I'm gonna use half of it to skewer and cook it, and then the other
Mhm.
half is gonna go into a stew. For everyone else, except for Nethlopo, who gets the stew before I put the fish in.
Gotcha. All right. With the 16, you're able to successfully do that. Everyone is well fed. I want everybody to fully restore all your HP.
Oh, yeah.
And Tavia, you get a skill point for cooking.
Woo!
Mew.
What does
This
that
is
do?
a short rest as well.
Is that a long rest or a short rest or just to increase the health points?
We'll call this a long rest.
DM, I am up to 5 now.
Wonderful.
Wait. Does that mean that my exhaustion level goes down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that also mean shadow points drop as well?
It's not a safe location, no.
But because I'm doing something I love, do some of my shadow points go down?
You get a skill point for your cooking points. Don't be greedy. Nice
Just so you know,
try. Next thing you're gonna ask FEMA for a level up.
While we're on that subject.
Ray does that. He does that.
Yeah.
That's his role in the group. I rerolled my portent, so I have 19 and 16.
Wonderful. Those will come in helpful some point of time. As Grimbjorn sits down and he sniffs out the fish stew, he's like,
That you can have some of that, but only a little bit because that bit cooking on the stick there is just for you.
"Ooh, I look forward to it." Eating them raw is a bit, I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Well, I hope it's up to your standards. And she's handing, while she's saying this, she's holding out a bowl for Gloin of the fish stew.
I'll accept it, Missy. And thank you for it too. You see him sit there. He kind of turns his back to the group. Starts eating very quickly.
I mean,
So, hey, yes. Elsa face. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's fun.
Yes.
Looking at the poison / ichor that's been contained in 2 big pots. You can see that there is enough there to potentially
The potential.
So potentially you
Is it
froze.
breaking up?
did everyone freeze
your-
or...
Just him.
Nope.
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 On your
Quick,
boat.
get it,
on
get it,
your
Nope.
boat.
Try again. Try again. Hang on. Go
Yes,
back.
so
We got it.
Ryan, stop.
Ryan, we
Great
can't
session,
hear you,
guys.
man. Ryan, great session. Thanks for the level up.
Yep,
I heard we level up. Yeah.
All my shadow points are gone.
Yep, Blaine mysteriously died. That's so weird.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah.
Hold tight. Connection.
Nope.
Do, 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 do.
Just restart. Just restart, man. Just restart.
Bad connection, wait.
I'm waiting for it to just like disconnect.
Are we getting a picture of him, like trying to, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
make a fish look?
Have you-
You were pretty quick to get one of me, Ed.
Yeah, you froze.
Yeah, but I froze in such a way that you can't really tell.
Doesn't matter. You froze. I'm happy.
I know this is totally irrelevant to the actual game itself, but I just finished painting this guy, and I think he looks fucking dope.
Don't have any, like,
That's
videos up for
awesome.
everyone. Where is it?
It
Hang
looks
on.
like he works for the family. That's what I have to say,
Oh.
Corey.
Spoiler alert, he does.
So,
DM's
where is
back,
it again,
thanks for level
Asphod?
up.
Hey, Asphod, where's that miniature again? I didn't have your video up. No, cool, buddy. Cool.
Hopefully they didn't disrupt the stream.
No, stream's still going.
Okay, good. Good.
Trust me, they got you with like a fish-looking face for like a good 5 minutes.
Great.
It's there. It's there for all prosperity and. Yeah.
Are we finishing up sort of soon, Ryan?
Should be, yeah.
Okay.
Easy done.
So we as far as we got was the barrels of the ick.
Yes, the barrels of Vicor, that's correct. So, remembering the scroll / book that you were reading about poisons and such that the goblins use, you can use these, or use this ichor, to create hallucinogenic arrows.
Ooh.
The effect is unknown. The only person who can speak from experience is Grimbjorn. However, it's basically kind of like a wild magic, but in terms of wild magic, it's basically if they fail, it's a D100 to see how much it affects them. So you could go from just like a mild headache to full blown go insane.
Interesting.
Yes.
And how many arrows can he cope with that though?
With the ichor that he currently has, he could probably coat a good 100 to 200 arrows easily.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
How do you feel about trying an experiment?
Always up for it.
How about we coat one of your axes in one of these things and just hit someone with it?
Oh, we can try that.
Hey, Glenn, we need a test subject.
I mean,
Yeah, and the
I
goblins
just-
when we find them.
I just figured it'd be fun to just walk through this crowd of goblins, smacking them one at a time and watching them go crazy on each other.
We just coat up our arrows and we can try and do it from stealth and make them sort of attack each
Yeah,
other without knowing.
Alright, sounds good. Let's do that.
Oh god, Ryan.
You know, in it was like Shadow of War and stuff where you can poison the
Yeah.
barrels to make them go, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Let's poison the grog.
Yeah, poison the ground, poison everything.
Oh, I regret. Nah,
Where
no,
does
I don't regret
where
it.
does this river
Yes.
go?
Oh my god.
Just straight through the river. No,
just,
everyone's fine.
just tip it, yeah.
Straight up explains Denethor's badness right there.
Oh, I've
It's
got a
just from
feeling.
Vicor.
Got a feeling there's not enough shadow points in the world if I did that.
I don't think you'd be coming back from that, man.
No.
There's no way you could repent for that shit.
No.
So Melkor comes and grabs your ass and sends you to hell.
Melkor's like, even I'm not that evil, man.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god.
It's like, whoops,
Taron's
slipped.
taking notes.
Yeah, whoops, slipped. It's just,
Okay. So it's
just make sure there's no wet stones. We're walking across a river. We're all good, guys. We're carrying some hallucinogenic bombs on us now.
Yeah, we need to be real careful.
So, for the courtesy of those who have to wake up early in the morning, I will say this will be the end of the session. However, if anyone wants to roleplay anything, feel free. But if those who want to go to sleep earlier than expected, please feel free to jump off, unless there is anything you wish to cover.
Raxa will probably just like find a corner and meditate, probably near the water or something,
Okay,
because he went down, so he needs the rest.
easy
Um,
done. Flopo? Muted?
Nope,
I'm
didn't hear
muted.
any of that.
Yep. No, I'm probably just going to become like besties with the Brawling. And like,
What's pet bear?
I want a pet bear. God damn it!
Come a hunter.
We all know what happens with pets in my campaign, honest to God.
Yeah, they say.
Come on, Bucky was meant to be my pet bear.
Yeah, that's what you wanted me to be on me.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
fair.
love yous and leave yous.
Easy
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
will
go to bed
speak to you
too.
all through the week probably, and then see you on Sunday night.
No worries. Until then, kudos.
Sorry, got a couple of things I'll send you
Bye.
around, but nothing too big.
Loving yous and leaving yous, guys.
No worries.
See ya.
Take care, stream. We'll see you guys next week.